Alright, so 1 minute wisdom from the Rebbe for today. So in today's Torah reading, we speak about the fact that when a person builds a new house, he has to put up a fence on his roof to make sure that nobody falls off and nobody should pass away from falling off a roof. And even when this comes, the Rambam says that you actually make a bracha, a special blessing to thank God for this mitzvah of building a fence. Now what does this mean in my daily life? What does that mean to me serving God? So explanation is that we know that a person comes to build a new house, meaning a person comes to a new stage of life, meaning he's walking out of the walls of yeshiva and he's starting to live life in a business world, or in a daily life, that every single person has in their own day, that you start off in the day when you're davening, and then you go and you transfer from that service and you start the service of learning Torah, and from there you walk out from the learning Torah and you go to work. So a person has to know that when you're building a new house, you're starting a new stage of life, you have to build a fence, you have to build a gate around your roof. The idea of a roof is something just on top of the building, meaning you have to be able to make sure that you're protected, make sure that you don't fall down, and you're going to a new place in service, you have to make sure you don't lose the things that you gained, and you're able to continue growing and not falling off, God forbid, and not ruining yourself and damaging yourself by going to this new lower place. And this is the idea of why you make a bracha. A blessing is the idea that you bring down. Bracha comes from the word of bring down. You draw down extra strength from God from the fact that He gave you this mitzvah, and you give the capability to be able to make sure that you don't fall down from it, that you're able to actually grow and serve God properly through the power that you receive from that mitzvah that you draw down into your life by building a fence and making sure that you continue growing and growing. And this is the idea of the month of Elul, where you're growing on a new level and you're taking on new resolutions for the upcoming year. Make sure that you protect yourself well to be able to have a proper upcoming sweet new year. L'chaim, l'chaim.